If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
It's a midsummer edition. It's purple football. Miller Lite, we're out at the barn. Yeah, the barn. They moved the stage. They cleaned the place up. Look at it. It's beautiful in here. And the Orioles are on TV. Give it up for Paul Kruger, Jason Phillips, two new Ravens. I promised them enthusiasm. These poor two guys are like, we're quiet, we're shy. I'm like, we'll get you out of your shell. So first off, Paul, let's start with you. How has the Raven experience been for you? I'm sure you guys had dreamed about playing, dreamed about what it was going to be like. 32, where are you going to be? And you wind up here. So how does the purple look on you, Paul?
I think it looks good. I don't know. We'll let the audience be the judge of that. But, I mean, so far I've had a great experience. I mean, just the whole community, how involved everybody is, and from what I can see, it's a world-class organization, and the facility, the players, I mean, everything's been top-notch.
What about you, Jay? Give me some feedback on this and how minicamp's going, meeting coaches, meeting players, teammates. I got guys, it always works out this way too. Guys come in twos. So I invited all the rookies and you all came in groups of two. You wind up being buddies, you make new guys, new friends, new teammates, the whole thing. That's, I think, part of the camaraderie that builds championship teams.
Yeah, everybody on the team is real cool. I've got a chance to talk to a lot of them, and it's been a lot of fun. Training camp was, OTAs was a lot of fun. I didn't really get a chance to do a lot because I was hurt for the first part of it, but I'm finally getting to get back into it. And like I said, the coaches are great, and I'm just really enjoying the time I'm having here.
How are you guys taking to the defensive side of the ball and the defensive schemes and stuff like that? I mean, I think for some people, we're all wondering as fans, it's been done the Rex way for a number of years. And Mike Nolan had his ways and Marvin, but it's been this hybrid thing. And a lot of times it was kind of built around Ray back in the early days when he was such an impact player. And they went 3-4, 4-3, multiple. Rex ran 46s. Rex ran 92s sometimes. He had all sorts of weird things he ran out there. But tell me about Greg Madison and what it's been like to get an NFL playbook and the differences from being at a TCU or being at Utah. What has it been like for you guys to digest that?
I mean, for me, it's just, you see the guys that are around, playing around, the veterans and those guys that have been here for 10 years, 7 years. It's just a lot of names that, you've watched on TV for years, And
is that intimidating? Is that a little?
I mean, it just
a little weird when you look over and there's Ray Lewis.
Yeah. It just definitely makes you aware of what kind of a situation you're in, and how big it is, how intense it is, and how much pressure is really on you. So.
What about you, Jay? What about the playbook and that sort of thing with Greg Madison?
The playbook's pretty tough. It's definitely a lot more than that was in college. But I think the attitude of the defense here is what the hardest thing to get adjusted to. I mean, these guys really get after it. They take it personally, and guys like Ray and Ed Reed are such professionals that it almost seems like they're not really putting that much energy into it, and they're making plays all over the field. So it's going to be a learning process, but I'm excited to get into it.
Can you guys even just see that, just running around in clothes without the helmets, without pads and all that kind of stuff? Just so many of the guys in the defense, I'm sure, know their responsibilities, know where they're going to be, and I think that's part of being a rookie is getting it together and knowing your responsibility. How many times have you guys been out of place or been pushed around, moved around? I guess it's spring. This is the time for them to say, not there, here, drop back, no, charge, all the different things you guys need to do.
Right. I mean, for me, it's been countless times. It's just
humbling.
Yeah, it's definitely humbling. I mean, you go from college where you're kind of the man and you do what you do, and coaches respect you. To being a rookie, being a nobody, being a guy who basically just does what you're told and unfortunately screws up all the time.
Is it a lot? Is it bad?
I mean, yeah, it happens. I mean, everybody's trying to learn, everybody's trying to grow, and you're doing your best. It's not like you're not trying, but at the same time, it's just such a new environment. Everything's coming at you so fast that error is going to happen. It's just inevitable.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.